All right, everybody, welcome to Smith Campus. We're beside the beautiful Paradise Pond, so I'm going to do my impersonation of a Smith tour guide and walk backwards. So we are again just, I believe, to the east of Paradise Pond. All right, we're headed to the secret Area D. All right, that's what they call it. It's an Area D where they have a large number of eastern hemlocks. This is all Smith property. We're gonna go there and record a couple of activities involving data collection. All right, if you're ever doing an expedition like this, you know what, bring a compass, because I'm pretty sure it's this way. I mean, I don't know, like, remember what Nidhi said in in our class lecture, that maybe you don't want to rely on your phone's GPS for directions and stuff, but it's by the water, so we know we're going in the right direction. So that away. Okay, folks, we are now in Area D, and I was all fixated just staring down here for those tags that we saw in the video at the Smithsonian, right, where you have those metal tags and the nails and everything. But Tracy's got a really keen eye. She noticed the tag right up here. So Margie Hemp. Oh, she graduated. I know her. This is a white pine, and this is 3.4A. Oh, hey, Margie. Hey, Margie. Sorry, Margie. That's how she likes her name pronounced. That's how she pronounced her name. So anyways, we found this tag tree over here. So if you could just take a shot of the surroundings over here. All right. We are now going to set up and attempt, I think, to launch the drone from here to get a shot of the Overstory. Okay, so we are setting up this helipad right here, and what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a couple of shots of the profile of the tree. We're going to do the Overstory a little bit later, but for now we are going to do the profile. All right, so our intrepid Spatial Analysis Lab folks are going to launch the drone. Here's John, here's Tracy.
Alright. Everyone ready? Arm the motors.
Whoa. That is surprisingly stable.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The pilot is not.
I'm sorry, this is straight up out of Terminator 2, a movie very dear to my youth. That's what we look like from the ground. Okay, folks, so we are now taking a look at this hemlock that Margie tagged. That's what it looks like from above. Now, folks, we're going to talk more about this in class, but the idea is that what goes on in the overstory is almost a completely different universe from what goes on in the understory. So that's what things look like from on top. Notice the different shades of green. Wow, so this is actually a white pine. It's not a hemlock, but...
Oh, sorry.
It was, I only know that from the tag. I'm not quite an expert. Let's see there, but yeah, oh wow. All right, folks, so this wacky thing here is called a tree height tangent something or other. Oh, you know what? I forget the name.
Can you look it up?
Let's see. Oh, tangent height gauge. Wow, it's even written right there. How convenient. So the way this works is, what this device is for is you use this to measure the height of a tree. So basically, as Olivia pointed out earlier when we were talking before this, you use the Pythagorean theorem and basic trigonometry to figure out what the height of a tree is. So, the idea is, first things first, you have this leveler down here. So it has that bubble. You want to get it. Is that coming out? Yeah. You want to get that bubble in the in between those two black lines. That means that the bottom part of it is flat. But that's not enough. What you need to do is you need to position yourself a certain distance away from the tree such that when you look at it, like there we go. Does that look roughly flat? When you look at it through here, you see the tip of the tree through the sights of that. So now you're going to have to move forward and backwards from the tree to get that thing right. After you've done that, what do? You measure your horizontal distance from the tree, and then using Pythagoras, trigonometry, you can figure out, okay, approximately what is the height of that tree. All right, so what we're gonna now do, or actually what I'm gonna have Olivia do, is we're gonna measure the height of that white pine that Margie tagged, I don't know when, but hey, let's get started. All right, let's see, I'll do the same thing from here. All right, is that level? All right.
It's hard to see the top.
Yeah, it is hard. Oh man. One thing we're observing right now here is we don't even know where the top of the tree is. I mean, we think it's there.
Maybe a little bit back.
Yeah, what could you point out what you're using as your reference for the top of the tree?
This part? Like, oh, that's not the top.
Yeah. Well, see that's weird, right? Because there's that stem, there's that kind of thing sticking out, pointing out that way, but then there's that over there. I
guess the last bit part of the brown.
Yeah. Let's go with it. So check it out, folks. Olivia and I are holding, well, there we go, ground control points. So basically when the drone takes photos and we want to sort of match up and line up photos to GPS coordinates, we use these things. So we're gonna have to find spots that are presumably visible from the air. We're gonna take the exact GPS location of these things, and then after we've done that and they've taken the photos, they create orthomosaics, I think they said, and from there you match up portions of photos to actual GPS coordinates. All right, so Olivia and I are now going to spread out and plant these on the ground and record the geo coordinates. Okay folks, we are out in the field. Okay, thankfully tick season is over. Okay, this looks very visible. This looks very open. As you can see, if a drone's flying overhead, we can get it. So I will put one right here. Ta-da! Yowzers. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see in this is our the interface. You can see where we are right now, and then which does pretty well. If this is just Google satellite imagery, so obviously it's not as, but you can, from the image earlier, you can see this is pretty much where we are. And what I'll do is we'll just
Go ahead, you got a talent.
We'll do. So hopefully the drone will be able to see this
We'll
ground
see.
control point, and then we'll just collect the location. So yeah, that's the date.
Okay, September 14th,
And then
time
we'll
10:30.
automatically do the time.
Oh, and you mark it, number
And then,
1.
Yeah, so and I mark it number 1.
All right, so that's the one Olivia placed, number 1. All right.
And I will do
All right.
save. And then you can see that we have a point now.
Oh, awesome. Oh, let's go over here, and here we go. Remember, folks, when you get a spreadsheet, you always have to wonder what went into creating that spreadsheet. And in this case, my God, there is a lot of work. Okay, so, all right, this one's gonna be a little bit tricky. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, oh, there's a bubble thing in the back, yes, for the level, thank you. That is a leveler, folks. So if you're doing things to hyper precision, you wanna make sure you get that straight, right? So in our case, yeah, who cares, right? But, all right, so we have our thing here. I'm gonna hold that roughly steady here, number 2. Okay. Then I'm going to click on that. All right, I got that there. I think I'm gonna push the plus button. Okay, so I'm gonna tap 14th, great. Time 10:19, and this is number 2. Done. Save. All right, okay folks, we're now gonna do the 4th one, and then I'll show you what the 4 points look like on the map. Hopefully we got enough coverage of the region where the trees that Marney and Margie tagged are well covered. All right, so let's go over here. Olivia, I'm sorry, I don't think I'm gonna get the leveler to work. All right, plant that. This is number 4. Tag it, add it. Date 14th, time 10:21, tag number 4, done, save. Okay, so let's take a look. Hey Olivia, what do you think of that coverage?
Looks like a square.
Looks like a square. All right. You know, maybe if we had a little more time, we maybe put one there and put one there and put one there. But again, we're not doing like hyper precise work, but I think this is pretty good enough. I think that, remember, if you want to triangulate things, you need at least 3 points. We've got 4, and I think that the drones will definitely be able to see 3 out of the 4. That one by the pond over there, that might be a little tough, but anyways, here we are. Okay folks, so check it out. We're gonna be using this larger drone over here. The route has been pre-programmed. It's, they call it a mission, okay? And they're basically gonna scan the area over which we've placed the markers using that, that device over there. So we'll get a full view of the canopy of trees over there. Okay.
One button service here. Tracy's gonna send it through a checklist, and then she presses takeoff, and it goes and does its mission.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pre-programmed, no fuss, no muss.
Yeah.
Ready?
Here we go. So I have the controller in case something does go wrong and we have to exit the mission. But
Oh, like an override.
Yeah.
Okay.
yep. A bit windy, but it should be not too bad.
It might be about 70 meters.
Yeah, 70 meters. It's smooth air. Where you see all the geese flying because it's so comfortable.
I think it's
You want to take that?
All right, folks.
It's going to kill this camera. Or does
Is it gonna land?
I don't remember.
Is it gonna land? Hey, look at that.
We will take control here.
All right, manual override. John is taking over control.